Will Hungary beat Germany in the second round of the Euro 2024? The first round is gone and the serious business has started. Germany and Hungary have to put their first matches behind them and look ahead, as qualification is now on the line. How can Hungary beat Germany? Welcome back to the football pit. Germany, host and champions? The Euro is an iconic competition. What started as a pan-European competition has become a major international competition. It is a great honor to host the Euro, and Turkey and Germany fought for the right to host the 2024 edition of the Euro. Germany won and began preparations for the competition. As things look, it is a pretty solid preparation. This will be the second time Germany will host the competition. The last time they hosted the Euro was in 1998. The big question is whether Germany can be like Spain, Italy, and France. Spain, Italy, and France are the only countries that have ever hosted and won the competition. Spain were the first to achieve this feat when they beat the Soviet Union in the 1964 final. Italy did the same 4 years later after edging past Yugoslavia. That Italy and Yugoslavia game was beyond amazing. France were the most recent host nation to win the Euros when they lifted the title in 1984. This will be the first major tournament Germany has hosted since the World Cup in 2006, and their honor as a European footballing powerhouse is on the line. Just like in the 2016 Euro, Germany gained automatic qualification. However, as Germany has learned, gaining automatic qualification is one thing, but staying in the competition is another. Germany and Scotland will open up the competition in an electrifying manner. There's no doubt about that. Germany has much to prove, as they have not had the best showing at any major international competition recently. They unceremoniously crashed out of the 2022 World Cup during the group stages. As I mentioned earlier, Germany hope to join the ranks of countries who have hosted and won the competition. However, that's not all. They want to end their 28-year wait for the trophy. The problem is, Hungary looks to stand very well before Germany's ambition. Hungary. Hungary aims to have an incredible performance at the Euro. Their coach, Marco Rossi, has led the country to their third Euro competition in a row, and this would be the second Euro qualification he would be overseeing. Hungary had a dramatic qualification match with Bulgaria, which saw 20 fans and 5 policemen get injured. Bulgaria had been massively unfortunate in the Euro 2024 qualifications. When they played Hungary, they were aiming for their first win in the process after having already lost hope in qualifying. This would be another failure on the international stage for Bulgaria, as they have not qualified for a major competition for over 20 years. Fans are upset at this, and they showed their displeasure, but more on that later. That wasn't the only thing they were angry about. They didn't like that the Bulgarian FA decided that Bulgaria should play the match against Hungary in an empty stadium. Hungary began the match brightly and scored in the 10th minute. However, Bulgaria, who wanted to score at least 1 point, rallied and equalized in the 24th minute. The match was intense, and Bulgaria lost momentum when Valentin Antov was booked a second time for a rough challenge and was sent packing. The game should have been in Hungary's hands, but their player also received a second yellow in the 57th minute. Balance returned to the game, but Bulgaria had more fire in them. Then they got the reward for their determination when they got a penalty, which they scored in the 79th minute. Finally, they would get their first win. Well, or so they thought. Just 7 minutes to stoppage time, Bulgarian defender Alex Petkov headed the ball into his own net. The own goal gave Hungary the points they needed to secure their spot at Euro 2024. The own goal also gave Bulgarian fans the justification they needed to go crazy and start chaos. Thousands of Bulgarian supporters began to protest the management of the Bulgarian Football Federation. They blamed the federation for the country's poor results. The protest soon led to clashes, with these supporters throwing makeshift bombs, setting trash cans on fire, and throwing stones and plastic bottles at the police. The police responded with water cannons, and people got hurt. It wasn't pretty, but Hungary had done their job, and their coach, Marco Rossi, one of the 4 Italian coaches in the competition, was proud. I no longer feel a burden, especially lately, and not because we feel we are at that level of glory, but simply because we have managed to get the football fans back on our side. We managed to bring enthusiasm back to Hungary, which is a great legacy that we will leave to those who follow in the future, the Italian said in January. Rossi is already making plans for Hungary to have a better tournament than they did in the 2020 Euro. To achieve this, Rossi knows that there are teams Hungary must avoid. I honestly dream of avoiding Italy, If we have the luck and skill to pass the group stage, I would like to avoid the Azzurri. Also because I think that the last game I lost was against them. That's it. I'd rather not cross Italy again, Rossi said in an interview with Flash Score back in January 2024. Unfortunately, Hungary has been drawn with the hosts, but Rossi is confident. He said, "Switzerland always arrives on the big stage. They have an important and solid framework. Scotland could be a surprise. They have strong players like McTominay and Robertson, and they are a very physical team. Our idea is to play on equal terms with all of them." Is Rossi overconfident? Or does he believe in his team that much? No matter the case, Rossi is ready to take on every team in the group. However, this is not why I said Hungary could smash Germany up. Will Hungary beat Germany? Okay. You have to have heard about the big bad wolf story. The one about huffing and puffing and blowing houses down. That wolf was bad, and Germany is even badder as they blew away teams as they liked in the competition. Well, most times that is. They are arguably the competition's most successful team. They have now qualified for the Euros 14 times. Out of those times, Germany have played in 6 finals and have won 3 out of those finals. They lost to Czechoslovakia in 1976 on penalties, and in a shocking turn of events, they lost 2-0 to Denmark, who only got into the 1992 competition by luck. Most recently, they lost 1-0 to Spain in 2008. No one could touch Spain that year. They were a different animal, and they stomped over teams with ease. Since the 2008 Euro, where they got to the finals, Germany haven't quite hit the same heights. They lost to Italy in the semi-finals of the 2012 Euro, and to France in the semi-finals of the 2016 Euro. The 2020 Euro is their worst Euro performance in recent years, as they narrowly qualified from the group stage. Hungary was part of the teams that almost let them lose in that tournament's group stage, but more on that soon. After getting into the round of 16 of that 2020 Euro, they lost to England, who later played Italy in the final. Hungary don't have Germany's level of success, but they aren't so bad in the competition. They have now qualified 5 times for the Euro, with the 5th being the upcoming competition. Hungary qualified for the first time in 1964 and got to the semi-finals, where they played against Spain, who hosted the competition. However, they narrowly lost to Spain after Spain scored in extra time to win the game 2-1. They played Denmark in that competition's 3rd place playoff and won 3-1 after extra time. Hungary were not done dazzling. In the 1972 edition of the Euro, they got to the 3rd place playoffs again, but they lost to Belgium. Then, Hungary went on an insane drought. They didn't qualify for the Euro until 2016. This was nearly 40 years since the last time they participated in the Euro. Damn, the Euro can be cruel. When Hungary got back, they did so with a bang. They easily finished first in the group, but they lost their steam in the round of 16. They also qualified for the 2020 Euro, but their performance was poor, to say the least. They finished last in the group, but they managed to draw with both France and Germany. If not for the best loser principle, Hungary would have prevented Germany from reaching the next round of that Euro edition. That wouldn't be the last time the two would meet. After the 2020 Euro, they played Germany in the Nations League, and Hungary pulled some serious stunts. They held Germany to a 1-1 draw at home and beat them 1-0 in Leipzig. Now, do you understand why I said Hungary can beat Germany? Do you agree? They have had better performances against Germany in recent years, but of course, football isn't black and white. Hungary might have gotten the better of Germany recently, but Germany have got some secret weapons, players to watch. You must know Germany means business when they had to bring back the stone-cold, eagle-eyed Toni Kroos back to the national team from retirement. Germany is on another level of threat. Then they have got the 2 dazzling youngsters, Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz. Those 2 have shone bright for their clubs, and they have become important players for the German squad, with Germany's coach Julian Nagelsmann promising to build a team around them. With the combination of Kroos and those 2 guys, Hungary might find out that their recent form against Germany is firmly in the past. But if Hungary's own talents come alive, they could cripple Germany. Dominik Szoboszlai is red hot and ready to take responsibility for his country. The same goes for Barnabas Varga, who also was a crucial player for Hungary during the qualifying stages. This game will be electric, and the Stuttgart Stadium will add life to it. The venue. The Stuttgart Stadium has hosted some amazing football matches. It hosted the finals of the European Cup, the then version of the UEFA Champions League in 1959 and 1988. It hosted 4 matches of the 1974 FIFA World Cup, 2 matches of the 1988 UEFA European Football Championship, which included a first-round match and a semi-final. The stadium was also home to 6 games of the 2006 FIFA World Cup, including a round of 16 game and the third-place playoff match. The match between Germany and Hungary would be amazing, and Hungary could tear Germany apart. But what do you think? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more exciting football content.